Hello everybody, this is going to be just a quick tutorial video since a lot of people have been asking about it on how to mod Half-Life the way that I have. And so I got two instances of the Windows Explorer open so that I could show you quickly. I haven't made a tutorial like this before, so follow with me. I'm going to try to explain as detailed as I can. But it should be pretty simple, honestly. You just, take your files from the downloads, and you're going to, normally you would go to your Steam, your program files, your Steam, and then your Steam apps. Then you go to Common, and you'd find the game you're looking for, like Half-Life 2 Update, which is what I'm using to mod Half-Life the way that I have. However, here you'll see that if I click on the folder and go to the custom folders, it's mostly empty. I have these things in here, but to be honest, I don't think they're actually working in the game. And that's right, I said to be honest, as if I'm not sure, because to be honest, I'm just kind of trial and error until I get stuff to work. It's not a perfect system, I'm just tinkering. So, knowing that and the process, you essentially would, instead of going to your common files, you would go to Steam, Steam apps, and go to source mods instead. In source mods, you'll then see all of this, and this is very particular for M.mod, so Half-Life 2 M.mod. When you do this, the reason you're putting in the source mods is so you can get this result right here, where Steam shows all these different instances of Half-Life 2. You've got Half-Life 2 Normal, Episode 1, 2, Lost Coast, Half-Life 2 Update, but then you have all these Half-Life, Half-Life 2 M.Mod regular, Half-Life 2 M.Mod Episode 1, 2, Lost Coast, and Update, and then there's Minerva if you use that mod. So I'm using specifically this, which I have made a little desktop icon for. And so now, when we go in here, you're only going to drag your files over to what you want to mod. So, in this case, if I go here to Half-Life 2 M.Mod Custom, you'll notice that it doesn't really have anything. But if I go to Half-Life 2 Update, which is this one with the U, this is where I have all my mods. So I go to the custom file. It's exactly the same as it would be for any other modding with the common files, but instead you go to source mods. Like I said, again, instead of going to common, finding the game, and going into the custom folder that way, that is how you would mod your regular Half-Life 2. But to mod Half-Life 2 Update with M.Mod, you're going to go to source mods, and you're going to drag and drop all the M.Mod stuff it tells you should have all of these files like this on what you want. So I just dragged them all there, and they all have their own custom folder, and in here is where all of the mods that you see in my video are. Now, I'm not gonna go through the nitty-gritty of getting all these. I'm trying to figure out still, I've just been kind of swamped, but trying to figure out if there's a way for me to make some sort of mod pack so that y'all could just download everything exactly how I have it here. But other than that, I just did exactly what anybody else would do. Searched for them one by one until I kind of handcrafted the experience that I was looking to make. I could try to, put the links in there, but there's a lot of mods, so I try, to put them all together, but unfortunately, just the way that I work, I've kind of consolidated some mods with others. For example, any texture mods I have, sometimes I'll drag those materials into some of these other texture mods so that it's just all in one spot. An example of this is there's this HD toxic slime mod, and so I just took the materials from that, and if you go to what is it? I feel like I missed. Oh yeah, nature. It's somewhere in here. It's gonna be somewhere over here. Anyway, you get the point. There's some slime right here. Like these, there's a couple extra slime files here that I just basically copied from that file and then dropped them in there, because you just got to follow the links or the steps for every mod. You know, some of them want you to take out a certain thing and then put it somewhere else. You know, like for example, the slime one had its own nature thing and it wanted you to choose how big the slime appeared, so it had some picture examples. You just follow the steps on the readme of all these mods and then you put them together until it works. Some of you have asked like about the combine, you know, from halflifealyx, but on Game Banana, the mod that has it doesn't work with mmod. So these are things that, like, you know, there's some restrictions or some things with these mods that you're gonna have to find a walk around for. So you know, you just put them all here. I mean, there's most of them you could just extract and put them into these folders, and the game will just know to go into these them itself. You don't have to, like, you know, pull any files out of there. But depending on the kind of file, for example, you know, like, I think it's because I installed something that lets me look at VPK files. So like suddenly I started seeing these in here, but I'm pretty sure these are just like specific instances based off of the folders here, whatever it needs for that. So yeah, all these mods here, you know, are just like very specific little things that I just thought would enhance the experience for me. You know, I found all of these, most of them are coming from Game Banana, but some of them are coming from ModDB. Again, I'll try to figure out a way to, you know, make it easier to find out these mods, but I wanted to at least try to explain how you can go about modding your game so that you can enjoy it the way that you want to as well. And you know, sorry if I'm not going into super specifics. I don't want to have to, like, I don't want to mess anything up basically by trying to go and, you know, download and show these things like at a step-by-step process. So I'm just trying to show you where to go and how the result will kind of look, and hopefully that's enough, but I'm sure y'all let me know in the comments. Either way, I really appreciate, you know, the support I've gotten. I never expected to get so many views and likes and stuff on those videos. I just thought it was something neat, so I really appreciate it, and I hope to keep seeing y'all in the comments. Bye.